I went to nursing school, and while I was in nursing school, I thought one day I'm just going to use this for missions. That's what I want to do. And I have stuck with that thought for like 8 years, just kept coming back to me, like, I need to go on a mission trip, I need to go.
You go over there thinking you have all the supplies you need, and really it's just your skills, because you have to compromise and work with and create things in order to look in ears, and it was just creative.
We worked on 3 or 4 different houses, and it was great. A few of them we just did very little, but it impacted them so much.
So Pastor Josue went out looking for someone that needed help, and he ran into a young lady that was walking down the street with some kids, and he asked her, if she needed any help on her house, and she said yes, that they needed a lot of help. And so Pastor Josue went and looked at the house, and he came back and got us, and we went to the house to see what we needed. The house was built out of trees, cardboard, and plastic, and it was wrapped up. There was 4 kids that lived in the house, and the woman was there, and the husband hadn't made it back yet. And we told them that we were going to take care of the house.
The medical part of the trip included the clinical days. I had no idea what we would get into, who we would see, how many people we would see.
I had met one of our first patient the day before. We were at Pastor Josue's church, and I ran in at the end while we were doing prayer and grabbed a little old lady's hand. And halfway through our prayer, she squeezed my hand, and I squeezed her hand. And I kind of got it there. So
we went to the hardware store and got some metal and brought roofing metal back. And when we got back, the man was home, and we put metal on his house. He stayed out there. He helped us the whole time. We wrapped his house with metal, and they were extremely happy.
It just makes you realize that you don't need stuff for happiness, really. I mean, if you have Jesus, you don't need anything else.
It had everything to do with, we're focused on Pastor Josue, what his mission needs, and these people that he wants to be part of his flock.
So this man had came to the clinic and brought this letter and given it to Pastor Josue. And in the letter, the guy said that he was having problems with anxiety, and that he wasn't able to keep a job. And he felt like he was letting down his family because he couldn't provide for them. And he was asking for help. The only help he was asking for was prayers. Pastor Josue went on to tell us that guy was the same guy, the one with the 4 kids and wife at home. So we fixed his house, and all he asked for was prayers. So it was an amazing event.
I couldn't be happier with what Benji did, and what I saw that this church had done over the years was probably the coolest thing, because it's not a one-time deal, and it's not an end, or it's not even just a trickle. It's a flow. It's like a river, and then this church is giving to it. Wow. I always want to be part of something that mattered like that. I'm sure other churches do it too. I just like the way we do it.